Making sure I'm in the right spot. Looks like I have a few people already ahead. Let me know if you can hear me okay. And I'm hoping that my live pops up here, and here we go. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to Cards by TLC. My name is Tammy Savello, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator out of the San Francisco Bay Area. Today is Thursday, November 3rd, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we are streaming here live right here on YouTube. If you are catching me on the replay, go ahead and skip through for a few minutes as I come in and say hello to everyone, and put in the comments hashtag replay. But as you are joining me here today, let me know where you're tuning in from, or if you're a first-time viewer, I would love to hear that or say hello to you. Let me say hello to my peeps. It looks like I have Patty and Sherry and Tracy and Jenny. Welcome, ladies. Thank you for joining me today. So excited to have you here. Well, I want to thank you all for joining us last week. As you know, my husband Jim surprised me for our anniversary and decided to do a Facebook Live. And let me just recap what he created, his creation. He actually did surprisingly well. But once the glue, as you know, he had a lot of fun with that glue. It kind of bowed his project, but that's okay. Once that glue all dried, he actually had a fantastic time. He loved being live with you all. He thought you were Glue Mania, exactly. He thought you all were wonderful. He loved it. So guess what? Every month he is going to join us live and we will create some new creations. So I think I have a new counterpart. So I'm excited about that. But we will definitely have him back in the craft room crafting with us once again. So are you guys ready to see today's project? Today's project is using the brand new framed florets with this amazing designer paper, and I have a notebook cover that has a cute little side pocket right here to put coupons or lists or business cards or whatever, but this makes a great, let's see, probably like a coworker holiday shopping checklist. If it could hold coupons, or even a bride-to-be, it could hold vendor business cards. So this is a fun little notebook cover that we're making today, as well as a coordinating card. But I'm excited to be using the brand new teacher gift, absolutely 100%. We do all know what to get me for Jim for Christmas. More glue. Absolutely. That is wonderful. So like I said, we are using the brand new Framed Florets suite. It actually became live in my online store on November 1st. And in this suite, you have this gorgeous designer paper, which I'll be showing here momentarily. It comes with two stamp sets, framed florets, and then the framed festive, which is a fun little holiday sentiment stamp set. And I love this. And then dies, coordinating dies that go with this. So, and it also comes with the gold embellishments. Now, the framed florets, this bundle itself will be in the brand new 2023 January to June mini catalog. However, this amazing designer paper, the gold embellishments, and the festive and frame stamp sets are only available The Festive and Frames stamp set is available till December 31st because obviously it's a holiday-based stamp set. But the designer paper and the gold embellishments are only while supplies last. So if you are interested, please go to my online store at shop@cardsbytlc.com and get your suite today because they are while supplies last. Let me just show you really quick all this amazing designer paper. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. I am not 100% a floral person, but this paper is super yummy. I love this paper, and I love how it can be for everyday use as well as the holidays. You can tie in those holiday cards with the framed and festive stamp set. I love this paper. So I think I'm definitely going to have to order another or 2 packets before they run out because like I said, it is while supplies last and it is super pretty. And today we are going to be using, as you can see, this blue floral. It is my absolute favorite. I'm a blue girl, so anything with the blues I'm a fan of. And this balmy blue and soft succulent and evening evergreen just all tied in extremely well. So we will go ahead and get the stuff for today's projects. We're going to go ahead and start with the card. And let me put this aside and get the packet for the card. Now, as always, our sizes and dimensions will be on the blog. I will actually have the blog post up this Saturday. So Saturday, November 5th, look out for those sizes and dimensions. But as always, I will go through as we create here. We are starting with our balmy blue card base at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 or folded in half. Let's get our nice bone folder and crease that edge. And then we have a layer of evening evergreen. And then that is 4 by 5 1/4. And then our designer paper is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. And then our strip of balmy blue, this is 1 1/4 by 3 3/4. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with and what I did was, as you can see, the florals that I've added to this, I've actually pre-cut and pre-colored for you ahead of time just to save us some time. And I take a little bit more time coloring nowadays right now, so I just wanted to save some time, and I used balmy blue and soft succulent in the Stampin' Blends markers. And then let me show you really quick what stamp set I used out of this bundle. I used this beautiful little floral image, and then the coordinating dies. This coordinates with it and cuts it out beautifully. So I went ahead and did that to save us a little bit of time. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll start by stamping our sentiment. And our sentiment comes from the So Lucky to Call You a Friend. I thought it was a perfect little just generalization friend card to give someone, as well as that cute notebook. So let's go ahead and stamp that. And we are stamping in Evening Evergreen. And then you're going to want to stamp that all the way over to your far right as possible. And hopefully I stamped that straight, and we did. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. So let's go ahead and glue down our pieces. How are you guys doing today? Are you guys all having a good day? It's actually pretty cold here in the San Francisco Bay Area. We woke up to the 30s this morning, and it's cold. I definitely had to turn on the heater this morning. that down. Yes, Patty, we had our lunch together. I love our weekly lunches or whenever we can. We try to do it weekly. So Patty is excited because she had lunch with me. Absolutely. And I'm loving this cold weather too, to be quite honest with you. Anytime I can be warm and cozy, I'm going to do it. And you know what, you guys? I'm in such the Christmas mode now. Yesterday, if you saw my post here or post on Facebook, I was in my Christmas jammies and I had my Christmas music playing and I was die cutting some gnomes for Patty and just having a good old time. And this weekend I am putting my tree up, and I know it might be some controversy, but I'm going to enjoy my tree early this year. I think I deserve it with the year that I am having. So I'm going to make myself happy, and you got to live life like you want to. So we're going to do that. So we are going to put this strip down, and then we are going to take some embellishments and pop up that floral. I'm a Christmas girl. Are you guys Christmas people? I'd like to find out what you guys think. Are you guys decorate early? Are you wait for after Thanksgiving? A lot of people do, and we used to do the same thing. Or are you in Christmas mode now? Or do you even wait until December 1st to put up your tree? We have an artificial tree, so we can pretty much put it up anytime we can. If I had it my way, I would have a year up round tree. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that down. And then, of course, I have my half a strip of designer paper. So it's 1/2 by 4 inches, or 4 1/4, I'm sorry, to go in the bottom of this inside of our card. I kind of feel like the lighting is a little off. Are you guys getting enough lighting in here, or is it just maybe my screen? I feel like this left side is off a little bit. Okay, hold on. I just messed with my... I think our light is off a little bit. Just bear with me. The left side is a little bit darker, but it's fine. Okay. I think it might be better now. Let's wait for a minute for the camera to catch up. I think that might be a little bit better. Sorry, I just kind of had a squirrel moment and stopped. Your neighbor has a year-round tree. She decorates it for all the holidays, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter. I love that. If I can convince my husband with that, I might do that. I just like our living room. It's all cozy and fun and festive with the tree up, and it just makes me smile. So that's what I like to do. And we're going to go ahead and finish off. I did not get a chance to order the gold embellishments that come in this suite, so I went ahead and I'm using the gold embellishments from this. Let's see. One right there. One right there. I just realized pearls would have been pretty too. but we went with gold. So we're just going to go ahead and finish it off with the gold. One right there. There's our card. And let's go ahead. Oh, you'll be out of town, Jenny, for Christmas. That, you know what? That way you can enjoy it. Absolutely. There we go. There's the card. So let's go ahead and bring in our notebook here so you guys can take a look. Now I realized, I don't know what possessed me to use the crumb cake little strip. I thought it looked okay, but I'm going to go back and do the balmy blue strip. So our pieces for this are, let's go ahead and open this out. First of all, I get these notebooks. This is a 5x7 notebook. I'm actually thinking about ordering a different, this is what I just happen to have. So they have on Amazon, I think it's a package of 12 for like $7 or $8. I think they're 5x8 and they have like a little strip on the top that you can add a little decorative strip. And I think I'm going to change those up just so I have a top decorative piece. But these are 5x7. So I have that notebook. And then our cover is, let's see, what do we have this at? This is a 10.5x8. And now we scored it. Let me pull out my trimmer just so I could show you. I've already pre-scored, but I score it at 5 1/16, which is this little tick mark right past the 5, and then 4/16. So let me bring this up here just a little bit so you can kind of see a little bit closer. So here is the 16th mark on our trimmer. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is right before the half mark. So 5 1/16 and 5 4/16 are what these are scored at. And you can see it kind of makes this little bone edge. So that is that piece. And then we have our evening evergreen piece. And this is cut at 4.5 by 7.5. And then our designer paper is cut 4x7. And then we have our 1 1/4 by 4 inch balmy blue strip. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then on the inside, you have your panel or your little pocket piece. And this piece is, bear with me. I did not bring the dimensions in here. But we are going to cheat and pull out our trimmer and see what I have this at. I think this was 3.5 by 8. Yes, this is 3.5 by 8. Yes, 3.5 by 8. And then we have a other piece that is 2.5 by 8. And I just did enough to put a strip down at the bottom of that. And then what I did was I used my 2-inch punch just because my punches are a lot easier. But if you don't have punches that are now retired, you can use any circle punch and notch that out. You can use a decorative punch, whatever you have, just to notch that out to make things a lot easier. So those are the pieces of that. Oh, you do, Patty? Okay. I might take you up on that offer of that notepad. So, thank you. And then let's go ahead and put this together. So, I'm going to start off by putting you definitely want to use a strong adhesive. So, I'm going to use Stampin' Seal Plus on the back of the notebook just to give it that extra coverage. You want to use Stampin' or this is Stampin' Seal. You can either use Stampin' Seal or Stampin' Seal Plus. I actually like Stampin' Seal because I feel like the Stampin' Seal Plus is too strong and sometimes pulls up the backing and paper and all of that. But I find that the Stampin' Seal works just fine. Or you can use Tear and Tape. Whatever you have, And then I just kind of line that in there to kind of make it even. And then it makes that little nice little fold over. And then we'll go ahead and put in our pocket piece. And I went ahead and put tear tape down on it just so it'll make things a lot faster. So you definitely want to use tear and tape just along the edges to give it that pocket and close things up. Hi, Amy. Hello, Sarah. Happy Thursday. Thank you all for joining me. If you missed the beginning, you could certainly watch the replay. The replay usually takes about, I think it takes about an hour for it to pop back up, but it will be available. And obviously I'll show you the projects again. So there is our pocket. You could leave it plain. You don't have to do the designer, but I thought that the designer paper gives it just that little extra love. Okay, let's go ahead. Do that. So there is the inside of our notebook cover. Now we are, oops, got a little bit of, pulled that up a little bit. Good thing about the liquid glue, it allows you to pull that back. There we go. It's still a little bit off, but that's okay. And that's gonna bug me, but I think it already glued down. That's all right. I can even trim that off if I want to, but it's not gonna bother me. It's fine. So let's go ahead and bring in our evening evergreen panel piece. Let's glue that down. I could be like my husband and just go crazy on this, but we're not going to do that. We're going to have to teach him a soft hand on gluing things down. Otherwise, like Patty said, we're going to need glue for Christmas. There we go. I really liked this floral piece right here, this specific flower. It's so versatile, and I'll show you guys another sample when we're done here of how I turned it into Christmas. Patty said I should put liquid glue in his stocking. That is hilarious. You know what? I'm going to do that. I am so going to do that, Patty. Thank you for that idea. He doesn't watch my lives, so he'll be surprised. That's funny. I am really going to do that. Oh, that's epic. Go. And then we'll get our Stampin' Dimensionals and pop our flower up. No, I know. Put a bottle of glue. No, that I know. I wasn't thinking that I would squeeze it in. That would even be funnier. We'll have him make tags and we'll put it on his glue. Make his own tag, which will, no lie, probably have a ton of glue on it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that for sure. Okay, and then go, and bring in our gold embellishments and finish that off. The funny thing is he actually did extremely well. He did, for someone who'd never stamped before, obviously, he did extremely well. He is not gentle, let me tell you. His little bear paws are not gentle. So there we go. There is our project for today. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I really like this fun pocket thing. Let me go ahead and show you the Christmas one. This is actually using the Boughs of Holly designer paper, which is absolutely beautiful as well. I just happen to have that here as well. And that paper is just as gorgeous. I love this paper. This is beautiful. And I used this bigger poinsettia paper, but this is perfect for Christmas Christmas list, Christmas shopping list. Like I said, you could put your coupons in here, or a Christmas card list, and you can put in your postage there. But this makes a fun little gift for the holidays, like for a hostess gift if you're going somewhere for Thanksgiving, to thank them and give them this gift. So definitely some options there for sure. But I absolutely loved this. As you know, all the sizes and dimensions will be on my blog, but instead of tomorrow, it will actually be up Saturday, November 5th. And all of the products that I've used today along here, in here will be in the description box below, as well as my blog. And if you enjoyed today's project, I would love for you to make sure you click that like on my video. That helps my channel grow, and it gets other people out to see my channel. And if you know anyone who loves crafting and would love to watch my weekly lives, I would love to have them. I would love for you to share my channel and gain some more subscriptions. I'm building my page, and I would love for them to join us every week. Again, thank you all for joining me today. And now next Thursday, I will not actually be here. I have an appointment that I can't miss, but I will be back the following Thursday. And if my appointment goes okay, I might even be able to squeeze in next Friday. But I know a lot of you as Stampin' Up! Demonstrators will actually be at Onstage and traveling. So I might just go ahead and wait until the following Thursday for my next live. But in the meantime, thank you all for joining me again today. And I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your week and a fabulous weekend. I'm decorating, so I'll be posting pictures on my social media platforms. So again, thank you all for joining me, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye guys, thanks for joining me.